Welcome to Ion Franchising, where you will learn the A to Z's of franchising. Correct me if I'm wrong, but do the majority of your franchisees have kids?
Uh, you know, it's there's a lot of variation out there in terms of our franchisee profile. We're seeing many people who are becoming franchisees at a young age, at an age that they're too young to have children, maybe.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
Given today's averages in terms of when people are having kids. So we have people who certainly have children. We have people who have grandchildren, and we have people that are just starting that adult life, and they're deciding to make franchising their profession.
Yeah. So it sounds to me like if I was going to ask you for a cross section of your most successful franchisees, your top 50 franchisees, you're going to tell me they're all age groups and they all had previous lives that were quite different.
Yeah, exactly. I
Why
think
does it always happen like that?
you've heard that before. It's our common denominator, if you will, is the passion that they have for teaching children, and many times passion for math, and in the care that they want to provide for their communities, and doing well by their communities, shaping the future generation. So it's coming from that place, and then combined with engaging in the business actively, caring for the quality that they're providing, executing with discipline. These are the common factors that are driving success. It has nothing to do with demographics or age or where in the country people live, or where in the world, in fact, where our franchisees are. It comes from that place of having that passion.
And you just mentioned about alluding to the fact of how active they are. So, do you require that the franchisee be full time in the business, or there are people that are hiring managers to run it that are passionate about the business? What are your rules on that?
We definitely require someone who's full-time running the day-to-day. Now, that doesn't have to be the franchisee themselves. Um, if the franchisee wants to be more of an investor type and hire somebody to run the operation, that's perfectly fine. We definitely want the franchisee to be actively involved in managing and knowing the business. But many choose to be actively involved and run their locations themselves, at least in the beginning, before hiring somebody else.
Right.
We found that to be great because they intimately understand the business. They start building the relationships with the communities, um, and that works really well because then they know what needs to be managed and how to manage because they did it themselves. And
Yeah.
so it's common for our franchisees to start off themselves and then hire. Many of those decides to open additional locations and become a multi-unit operator. Some decide, it works for their personal lifestyle to have someone run the learning center, and they just actively manage and oversee. What we care about is what's in the best interest of the franchisee. What do they want to do? What's going to work for them? We definitely want each of our learning centers to be successful, to serve as many kids as we can in the local communities. But how the franchisee decides to do that, really want it to be right for them.
Thank you very much for listening today. Please like, follow, and subscribe. This is Lance Gralick. Until next time.